Hi everyone, I'm Charmaine and I'm currently in Singapore, but actually I will be flying to Phuket on this Sunday. Very happy to be here to share with you, okay, over 2 hours social media graphic with Canva. So today in 2 hours, I have about 6 things to talk to you about, okay, 6 things. But at any point of time, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, just raise your hand, let Bethany know and I will explain again, okay? I'm Charmaine. I'm actually a web designer by training. So I teach design as well as digital marketing. So today the focus is to talk about color emotions, color palette resource, typography, color contrast, visual hierarchy, and there is a 20 minutes feedback time. Ready to start? So this is what I have designed. All right. Recently, you have a campaign to save the playground. All right. And this is what I have redesigned actually. And today I'm going to break down what is it about this design that you can apply in your future designs as well as today's design. Okay. So today I'm actually going to talk about, and hopefully you are able to do about 2 to 3 of this post that I have created. Before we start designing, let's get started to talk about colors. So 2 questions for you. Do colors affect how you feel? Yes or no? Yes? Okay. So colors that we use in our design will affect how people feel about our design, okay, and our message. So first things first, I have 8 colors here and I would like you to share with me what you feel, okay, when you see this color. So the first color is red. How do you feel when you see the color red? Anybody? Sorry? Mad. Okay, mad. Anything else besides mad? Any good things? Any good feelings? Brave. Very good. Brave. Very good. So we call it bold. Bold and brave, I think quite similar, right? So you feel angry, you feel mad. All right. So red is a very powerful color. So if you want people's attention, usually people like to use red, but red is also people will feel that, hey, you know, why are you using red in your design? Okay, so we have to use it carefully. How about orange?
Any feeling about orange? Want to eat orange. Hungry.
Hungry. Okay, good.
Want to eat orange. What else?
Yeah, good. Hungry. What else?
Vitamin. Like vitamin C.
Vitamin C, right. Okay, good. So maybe you feel energetic. Vitamin is like your vitamin, right, for energy. All right. So okay, let me just so maybe feeling fresh. Okay, your vitamin. All right. How about, since I have the color blue open up here, how about blue? How do you feel about the color blue?
Blue. Cool.
Cool. Okay.
Sad. Because blue
Sad. Okay.
is a sad. Okay. Sad. They say.
Sad. Good. So different tones of blue. We call it Monday blues, right? Sometimes you feel sad when you see a certain type of blue. Okay, good. Let's move on to the 4th color. How about pink?
Beautiful. Energy. Beautiful.
Beautiful, energy.
Sweet. Yes. Lipstick. Sweet.
Lipstick. Okay. Okay, good. Lipstick. So a bit of romance, lipstick, a bit of romance, a bit of a kindness and compassion, right? So sometimes if we are doing fundraising, maybe this is a color that we can consider, pink. All right. How about yellow? How do you feel when you see the color yellow?
Sun. Golden.
Sun. Okay, golden.
Sunshine.
Sunshine. It's a very bright and cheerful color.
Gold.
Gold. Okay.
Cheerful. Happy.
Okay, good. All right, fantastic. How about black?
Sad. Dark.
Okay, dark, sad. Okay. In design,
Cool. Someone said cool.
Cool. Yeah, very good.
Broken.
Okay, black is used a lot in design. All right. Later you will see I use it a lot, especially in the words. Okay, so black is what we call a timeless color as well. It works very well with a lot of colors. Okay, so how about green? Nature, very good. So when we talk about say recycling, what is the color that you will use? If we talk about recycling and we need to design something about recycling. Yellow, okay. Any other colors?
Oh, you want to protect the environment. What color do they usually use? Red.
Okay. Maybe you can consider green. Okay, so green is to do with the environment and also growth and hope. Okay, hope and growth, and some of you, I think you said nature, right? So whether it is an outdoor event or maybe we are telling people about recycling, we can consider green. Sometimes recycling at the sea, we use green and blue together. Okay, okay, the last color before we go on to the next slide, purple. How do you feel when you see this color purple? Pretty. What else? Romantic, yeah.
Friendly.
Yeah, friendly. Okay, good. So we call it also, we consider it a spiritual color as well. Anyone has heard of like yoga, right? So a lot of yoga companies, they like to use purple. It is also what we consider a very creative color. Okay, so purple is one. If I were to design something for say a playground, that's one color I will consider using purple as well. Okay, so consider how people will feel, all right, as you choose the colors later in your design. Okay, so think of how you feel, and you can, it's a pair work, so you can ask your friend, how do you feel if I choose this color for the design as well. Okay, so you must consider how people feel. Okay, the second thing that we need to do is to have our logos. So I heard that you already have your logos. Anyone do not have your logos yet?
Oh, right. Yeah. So you probably have it on your upload, under the upload section in Canva. If you don't have it later, I'll show you again where to get it. But I think most of you have it because you used it last time.
Okay, good. So we need to have our logos in the design. So let me jump to the post that I did. So you can see post number 1, Good Shepherd logo is there. Post number 2, Good Shepherd logo is also on the picture, right? On the playground. And post number 3, how to donate, Good Shepherd logo is also there. Okay, so we need to have our logos in our designs, whether it's in the middle, at the bottom right. Okay, sometimes actually usually a lot of our designs, we actually keep it to bottom right. Okay, later I will share with you, but let me just jump over. Okay, so if you see this post here, can you see that the logo is at the bottom right? Okay, so usually we put it at the bottom right. All right, so that's one example. Another example, usually we put the logo at the bottom right. Okay, so there's something to consider, the positioning of the logo that you have. Usually it's at the bottom, but a lot of companies like to put them at the top as well. All right, so but I would recommend for you to put it at the bottom right of the picture. So this is the third thing that we need to talk about, which is fonts. Okay, have you seen this font called serif? Have you all seen this font called serif? Okay, serif is with the tail at the end. All right, sans serif means without the tail. All right, so this is an example of a serif font. Georgia, Times New Roman. Sans serif is a very common font that we use, such as Arial, Calibri, and Helvetica. Okay, I recommend for you to use the font that is number 2, sans serif. Okay, instead of serif, so that it is easier for us to read. Okay, everybody okay?
Okay.
Good. The next thing is color contrast. You tell me okay or not okay. All right. Number one, is this color contrast good? Is it okay?
Okay.
How about number two? Is it okay? What do you think? Yes or no? No, right? It's not okay, yeah? How about number three?
Okay.
How about number four?
Maybe.
Maybe, okay, yeah, maybe. How about number five?
Okay.
How about 6A?
No.
No, 6A, no. How about 6B?
Okay.
6B is good, right? How about 7?
Okay.
How about 8A?
Okay. No. Maybe.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe? Okay. 8B?
No.
No, 8B is no. So try to put the color of the words, okay, and make sure that it is very easy to read. All right, so you are right. Okay, so personally I think 8A is okay. All right, but I think number 2, 4, 6A and 8B is not good. Not good. Okay, so when you put your words later on the design, make sure that it is easy to read. Okay, ask yourself about this activity. I have actually another one. Okay, later we are going to open up Canva right after this slide. So when you think of colors, Canva has what we call a color palette. Okay, so this is a color palette called green lemons. Okay, green lemons. So how do I use this color? Because this is a color from Canva. Okay, so let's try. Okay, what do you think of black? Okay, right? How about ABC? Do you think it's okay, ABC?
No.
No, ABC. MNO, how about MNO?
Okay.
Okay, right? PQR?
Okay.
XYZ?
No.
Okay, so these are some activities that you need to do on your own. All right. Okay, so I think you understand it already. All right, so now let's find a color in Canva. Okay, let's find a color in Canva. All right, the topic is save the playground's land. Okay, so how do we do it? All right, so before we do it, when you find a palette, sometimes they have 4 colors, sometimes they have 5 colors in a palette. Sometimes in 5 colors, 2 colors is okay, but 2 colors is not okay. All right, so you have to pick up the colors that will work well with one another, and you have to try it. Okay, so how do we pick out colors? I'm going to give you, okay, this is the website that we need to go to. Okay, Canva colors, and the first URL would be Canva colors. Okay, in this Canva colors, once you click on it, you will see this page called colors. All right, and when you scroll down, and you should see a page like this. Can you try to find?
Okay, now you go to your computer. Go to your computer. Go to Google and type Canva color. I read it on the board here. Okay, everyone got it.
Okay, great. So what you need to do now is think of a color. All right, now you're going to design something about the playground to save the playground. I want you to think of a color, whether it's yellow, whether it's pink. Okay, you have to type. Okay, you have to type here. So let's say I type yellow. All right, they will come up with all the color palettes here that has yellow, and you have to choose one. Okay, you have to choose one. Say for example, wow, I like yellow, blue, and pink. So I'm going to click on this. I'm going to click on this, and they will open it up. They will show me this. And later, I will use this in my design in Canva. Okay, later I will teach you how to copy the color code and to use it in your design. But there's 4 colors. You don't have to use all 4. You can pick 2 colors out of these 4 colors. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, so you pick your colors now. Okay, done with colors. So you can change the color later. Don't worry about it. It's just that for now you need to know what color you want. Jump to Canva. First things first, we look for this word called Instagram. Number two, we need to look for something called Instagram square. Okay, once you go to Instagram and Instagram square, you will need to select on something called number 3 is a blank post. Okay, so I'm gonna change to Canva right now. I'm gonna show you how to do it. So first things first, I look for the word Instagram and I select this thing called Instagram post square. Once I check that it is 1080 by 1080, okay, this is not 1080 by 1080. This is 1080 by 1350. So this is the correct one. Okay, it's a square. So once I select it, I need to select a blank post. So go ahead and look for Instagram square. Okay, good. So now you need to click on this called design at the top and you need to search. Okay, once you click on design, you need to search for this word called children. Okay, now your turn to do it. Choose any design that you like and that you want to use. Okay, I am going to choose one as well. All right, I think I will choose this one. You can choose anything. If you want, you can choose the same design as me. If you don't want, you can choose your own design.
1 more minute, choose one.
Okay, good. So now the topic is save the playground. So I'm going to type save the playground. Okay, I can use this font if I want to. So I will just copy this and paste it here, but I would maybe delete that one. Okay, so something like that, but it's too big, so I'm going to make it smaller. Okay, save the playground's land. Once I'm done with this, go to this thing called elements, and I need to search for something called playground. Okay, so for me, I have a few. I'm going to click on see all, click on something that, let me see. And number 2, look for a playground picture. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. And I'm going to delete some of this. Okay, so I'm just going to put this playground. I can delete it if it's better. Lay out the playground before I find the children again to put in the design. Called flip. So 2 things. 1, change the word to save the playground's land. Number 2, go to elements to look for playground. Okay, 5 minutes for you. Okay, you can make anything that looks like a playground.
Not finished. You need 2 more minutes. Yes, please.
Okay,
2 more
good.
minutes.
2 more minutes. Yep, you will have more time to adjust. All right, your designs later. Okay, now we are going to put the color into the design. So whatever color that you have chose, we are going to use it in. We are going to put it into our design right now. So there are 2 ways to do it. 2 ways to do it. I show you the first way, which I think it's easier. The first way is once I look at my retro punch color, I go to the color that I want to try. So for me, I want to try the pink. I want to add the pink into the word. So I'm going to click on copy. When you roll over, there's the word copy. I'm going to click once. Click. Okay, the tick means it's done. I go to the text. Click on the A, text color, and I will paste here. So you can do Control-V on your computer, and you will find the pink, which is the exact same pink of the color code earlier. Can? Okay, I will do one more time. So right now, I am going to open the yellow. Okay, I want to put this yellow on my sun. So I'm going to roll over, copy. I'm going to go to my sun. And I'm going to click on this 2, one at a time, paste it here, select the yellow, and do the same for this second square, which is this. It's the same yellow. So my sun is in the yellow of this gold. Okay, so I have done pink and gold. Okay, your turn. Your turn to put your colors into your design. Okay, good. So the second way, this playground blue, I would like it to be my blue. So now I'm going to try that, okay? I'm going to select this. I want this blue to be the blue of the retro punch. So I'm going to click on the blue and I'm going to search this thing called retro punch. Can you see retro punch? Okay, so I'm going to click on the blue and they're going to ask me, do you want to change all? I'm going to say yes, change all. So all my blue is in this blue of the retro punch here. Okay, this is the second way to do it. So let's say I will say that, hey, this pink, I want this pink, this red to be the retro punch pink. So I'm going to click on this and I'm going to click on change all. Same thing for the yellow. I'm going to click on this yellow and I'm going to click on retro punch yellow and click on change all. All right, so the only thing that is not changed right here is this blue. I can change if I want to the retro punch blue. And same thing for the orange. If I don't want it to be orange, I would like it to be the pink. I'll change it to the pink. Okay, so this is the second way. Let me repeat one more time and then I'll let you try. Okay, okay, yeah, I will give you time to continue to work on it. Okay, so 3 more things to do in design. All right, let's jump back to my slides. Okay, so we have what I call the title. Now we have our playground pictures. Okay, the third thing we need is a logo. All right, so you would have the logo already. So we are going to put in the logo and we are going to say something like, for enquiries, email goodshepherdphuket@gmail.com. Okay, so I'm going to do that right now. So that's the information I need to put in. And this is the logo. I'm going to put it at the bottom right, send it to back. Go to the 3 dots position. Going to send it backwards. If you want, you can find an arrow pointing to the land. Okay, if your design is similar to mine, you can point to the land if there is. Otherwise, you will need to add your logo in. Okay, add your logo in. Okay, so I'm going to give you three minutes to add your logo in. All right, so 3 minutes for you to try and add your logo in. All right, I'm going to do one more thing, which is to add the email as well. Okay, so you can do the email once you're done with your logo as well, which is with the help of the shapes. Okay, I'm just going to write for enquiries. All right, so going to give you 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, done. Logo and email. All right, for me, because there wasn't enough space, so I moved everything up to make space for the email. There's this thing called swipe. All right, so I want to tell people I have a second post. So I'm going to tell them to swipe. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my design and I'm going to go to elements and look for an arrow again. This time around, the arrow will be a small arrow. So I'm going to click on see all. And I will select a small straight arrow like this. Okay, up to you, whatever that you like. But for me, I'm going to select this arrow. And I'm going to make it smaller. And I'm going to say swipe. I'm going to give you 3 minutes to do this. 3 minutes very quickly so that I can move on to the next one, the next session of the workshop. Okay, we are telling people what happened, why we want to save the playground land, why we need to save the playground land. So first things first you need to do is click on this later. All right, click on this, it's called add page. Now this time when I add a page, it's a blank page. Okay, so now I have page 2 and page 3. In page 3, I will add this design that I like. Okay, but you will see that the background color is different. I want the background color to be blue. So what I can do is I will copy here. And because I want it to be yellow and blue, so I'm going to click on this yellow and I'm going to click on change all. And this one, I'm going to click on this blue and I'm going to click on change all. Same thing for this asterisk. I'm going to click on pink. I'm going to click on change all. And I'm going to click on this asterisk and click on change all. Retro pink. Okay, so this is the background color that I've changed. So my color is okay now. So this is the text that actually I got from. Okay, so I copy this text. I go back to Canva. Okay, so I'm going to paste my text here. Maybe I'll delete the one at the bottom as well. I only need this, something like that. Canva Sans, and I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, and I'm going to increase the line spacing. So you need to have a title. Why do we need? Okay, why do we need? So I say for the last 9 years, however, the landowner has to sell part of the land. So I'm going to bold this up. Okay? Is it okay? All right, so I'm going to give you 5 minutes. You have to write the title and write what happened. Okay, what is the situation? Okay, maybe 1 more minute. All right, I will send this design to you as a reference. Okay, I will work with Bethany to see how we can have you complete and receive a design feedback from me. Is that okay? Okay, so post number 1, post number 2 is done. The third thing that we need to do is what we call a call to action. In design or in marketing, okay, we have this thing called call to action. So you must remind people to help you of your goal. So in this case is to save the playground. All right, remind them. Number 2, have a picture. Number 3, tell them how they can help you, which is in this case how they can donate. 3 things to remember: how to donate, remind people what is your goal. Number 2, how to donate. Next time I will teach you how to do a QR code. Okay, so same thing, we need to duplicate. Okay, so what I like to do is now I need to, just now we add a page. Now we duplicate the page. Okay, let me go back to the website to get the, to differentiate. Okay, this is called differentiating. I will make all this capital. How to make this capital letters? I go to the 3 dots and I click on this thing called uppercase. Once I click on uppercase, when you try to roll over again, everything now is uppercase. So this is how I will differentiate my text. Okay, so, and I'm going to move this down because I need a little bit more space. Okay, maybe I shouldn't use black, something like that. This is my third post. Any questions before I give you some time to work on this? Okay, here's no questions. Okay, here's what I need you to do before I give you time to work on your third post. Okay, I need you to share your designs with me. Okay, once you share your designs with me, make sure that this is at edit. Okay, I should be able to edit it. All right, so I'm going to say, hi, Charmaine. Here is my Canva design. Okay, 3 more minutes. Okay, so there are 3 things that we will do, okay, to wrap up this session. Number 1, I will send my Canva designs, okay. I've downloaded it as a PNG file. I will send it so that you can use it as a reference in your next computer class and you can complete your Canva designs. After everyone is completed, I will arrange again to give you feedback. I will give you some feedback first. A few things I need you to pay a little bit of attention to is the background color. So I took a quick look at your designs that you shared with me. Very well done. Okay, I especially like all the cover designs that you have done. Okay, what do you like about the design? Or if there's anything you don't like, you can let me know as well. Okay, but let's start with what do you like about these 3 designs that I just did during the class. Okay, you can raise your hand and then you share.
Colorful.
Colorful, okay. Anything else? Is it easy to read? The background color is actually the same. So this is first thing I want you to take note of. The background color of the design needs to be colorful, needs to be bright, needs to help you to feel the message, okay, of the playground, right? We're trying to save the playground land. So if this message is something to do with children, with youth, then we need to use a youthful color, right? We talked about this earlier. So some of you said yellow was a good color. Blue is good and maybe not so good. Some types of blue may make you feel moody, okay, or not so happy, right? So what we need to do is to use the correct color tone to communicate what we want to communicate about the playground. And we need to have that same background color throughout our post. So that's the first thing I want you to remember, which is the color that you choose. The background color needs to be the same to keep your fonts consistent. Some of the designs I saw, most of you kept to one to two fonts. So just make sure that you only keep to 2 fonts maximum. The body font, okay, email for the last 9 years, help us with a donation. I actually kept it the same, just 1 font only. So that's the second thing I want you to take note of. The third thing I want you to take note of is the position of the logo should be the same location throughout the 3 graphics, but try to put the logo at the bottom right. The video will also be shared with you. You can review the video at any point of time. Okay, I will edit the video down for you to recap. Okay, any questions for me before I jump to your design to give you a very quick feedback based on this 3 to 4 things that I just mentioned about colors, your fonts, your position of your logo. So just 3 things to take note of. Okay, can you share one favorite thing you learned today? What is one favorite thing you learned from today's class?
Color.
Color, okay. What else? Sorry?
To put logo.
Logo. What else?
Put logo. How to put the logo.
Okay, how to put the logo, colors, very good. What else? Anything else that was interesting for you today? Let me jump back to how about color contrast? Something that maybe you need to pay a little bit of attention to as you improve your designs in the next computer class. Okay, the logo, you will need to put it at the bottom right. In terms of design feedback, I will give you more detail of the design feedback in the next session. Is that okay? All right, after everyone complete their design. So I will send my designs to Bethany for you to recap at your next computer lesson. Okay, do you enjoy the class?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, thank you so much for your time.
They're gonna say goodbye. Hold on.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.